All right. So this is just a little video I wanted to do to give an introduction to Dr. Jack Tips, who incredibly said yes to being our guest on these weekly um, talks that we do. This one specifically with Joanna Thorne that I do every week. And Dr. Jack Tips is her mentor, as I mentioned, and just an absolute incredible gem of a doctor and a healer and everything. And there's so much to say about him. He has got all kinds of letters behind his name, so many decades of experience, and just an incredible filter of information. And so I just wanted to share it's his work through Joanna that really brought me back to my health. And it was just an incredible process. And I think so much of it is really became attainable because of the way that he wrote these books that, Joanna had me read, and I bought them. And so this is the Provida plan. And this one is the 5+5 um, food combination that we talk about a lot. This, of course, is full of highlights and lines. There's so much incredible information just to really explain in Dr. Jack's terms processes and the systems of our bodies and the way that the foods and the oils and water and good combinations, bad combinations, how they affect you well, how they affect you not so well. So that's really amazing. He has these two other books that dive deeper into aspects of the way that we think and the way that we feel and how that directly impacts us on a cellular level and even more that I'm still learning how to describe. And then the fourth book I meant to bring up, but I don't have it, it's downstairs, is the Liver Triad. And I think that we're going to cover that in our session when he comes on, which just really talks about the incredible um, just the incredible process and organ that the liver is and all of the processes that it does and the ways that we can support our liver so that the liver can really support ourself. I was just really struck by the fact that he mentions it's something like people are living with their liver working at like 20% and not even knowing it's that strong that even when it's so compromised, it still can do so much. So we can really do what we can to, make it fuller. So I feel like that's great information and spoken to from a place through Dr. Jack Tips's amazing experience in a way that's really palpable. And we'll also hopefully talk a bit about Dr. Stu Wheelwright, who is one of Dr. Jack Tips's mentors as well. And he was just a pioneer in health and the systemic formulas that Joanna had me on. That was a really helpful foundation between that and the 5+5 food combining. And this man, I just can't wait to learn more. Tips worked with him for many, many years and talks about him a lot in this book. But I still want to know more. To me, he sounds like he was the barefoot healer traveling around the world, trying to find the right combinations of herbs and various things that Jack can talk more about that were working synergistically together to resonate at the highest frequency to really work and support the organs in the body. So Dr. Jack Tips every time I read anything that he writes, I can understand it in a way that is so amazing, really gives us like the medical terminology and explains it in a way that it makes me want to learn more and read more. And I just can't wait to have him on. And so anyone here who's watching this and is interested in healing themselves and supporting their self at like a cellular level, getting healthier, learning more about the body and the systems, this is a really great opportunity. You can send me any questions you have, and we can see if we can add that in to our talk. And I can just hardly wait. I did want to try to share my screen, and we'll see if I can do that. But to just show you, he has two websites. One is called wellnesswiz.com, wellness, and then wiz.com. And his other one is appleadaypress.com. And you can find all kinds of amazing information there that he provides for people for free, and a little bit more about him as well. So that's it for now. And I can't wait to have him on. And I'm looking forward to learning more and sharing the information to you all as well. All right. Ciao.